Hey, Caitlin. Good to see you.
See you too.
Obviously, there's been a lot kind of going on this week.
What?
I may have heard some things. Wanted to see after Nafisa's comments and what she alleged that Kathy Engelbert had said specifically about you, what your thoughts were on that, and have a follow-up.
Well, I mean, first of all, I have great respect for Fee, and I think she made a lot of very valid points. And I think what people need to understand, we need great leadership in this time across all levels. This is straight up the most important moment in this league's history. This league's been around for 25 plus years, and this is a moment we have to capitalize on. So that's honestly what I would say. I think Fee said it all with what she said, and I think the points she made were very valid.
Had you heard that story from her before she said it publicly? And then have you spoken with Kathy Engelbert or heard from her at all since then?
No. This place is incredible, and I think you've heard so many people talk about it over the course of the last few weeks, whether it's the Colts, whether it's Pacers, whether it's been our players. It's just incredible. It's, in a way, it almost feels like a college, like a university, like all the teams are supporting each other, and like you don't get that in professional sports really, but like you have that here, and I think that just speaks, like I always say, like obviously I'm from Iowa, like Indianapolis, I understand it's a big city, but it doesn't really feel that way to me. Like it's a very close-knit group, like everybody supports one another, but then you have the professional sports teams, and that's what everybody's most passionate about here, and that's what I love about it. People really show up. A lot of these fans, like these have been their teams since they've been 5 years old. This is all they've known. These are the only teams they've cheered for, and to have this type of success across the board. Obviously the Colts have had an amazing start to their season, and the Pacers won last year, and then everything we've been able to persevere and reach the WNBA semifinals. Like it's a really special time in this city, and I can't imagine myself in a better place, and just really fortunate to have made different friendships with different athletes across the city, and just have the support from not only.
We've all seen you on the sideline, quote unquote, coaching. What do you think?
More so coaching the refs.
Yeah. What do you think you've learned from having to watch? Because it is a unique perspective, and you probably, you haven't had injuries, so you haven't really had that type of perspective.
I think and I was talking to Steph about this, like it's so much easier said than done. Like it gives you good perspective for it's so easy to be like, oh, like why wouldn't you pass it there? Or why did you forget to set that screen? Or why didn't you cut? Or how did you not see this and that? And obviously when I'm in the game, I'm like, everything is happening so fast, and I'm trying to watch so many different things. And it's so much easier to sit on the side and be like, oh, I saw this and I saw this and I saw this. No, when you're actually in the heat of things, the coaches give us so much grace, and as teammates, you have to give your teammates grace too, of they're trying to manage so much and see so many different things at one time. And especially as a point guard, you're trying to manage everything and calling the plays and running the correct stuff and getting everybody in the right position and whatever it is. So you don't always realize with how fast the game's going.
Wait, so do you think you've learned more about and maybe have more understanding for your coaches?
For sure.
And their frustration?
For sure.
No, that's interesting.
I think just for everyone.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
From all different perspectives. I feel like I would be a really good ref, though, from the side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't miss the call.
Backseat reffing?
The WNBA has been shaken to its core because Caitlin Clark just made a statement that's echoing through every locker room, front office, and media outlet in women's basketball. Moments after reports confirmed that Caitlin Clark landed a jaw-dropping $10 million deal, the rookie sensation stunned everyone with 3 simple but brutal words that left the league speechless. After months of criticism, jealousy, and constant drama surrounding her every move, Clark has finally answered the noise. Not with anger, not with controversy, but with pure confidence and truth. When asked about the hate and the endless debate about whether she deserves all the fame, Clark calmly looked into the camera and said, "Let my game." The full statement? Let my game speak for itself. And in that moment, everything changed. Because Caitlin Clark didn't need a rant. She didn't need a Twitter post or a press conference. She just needed those 3 words to remind everyone why she's here. To play, to win, and to make history. This comes right after news broke of her latest $10 million deal, a massive endorsement that reportedly dwarfs the contracts of most veteran WNBA players. It's proof that the world sees her value, even if parts of the league still refuse to. Since day one, Caitlin Clark has faced impossible pressure. She entered a league that seemed more focused on humbling her than embracing her. From on-court hostility to off-court shade, she's seen it all. Elbows, cheap fouls, and even comments from players who couldn't handle her spotlight. But through it all, Clark never cracked. She kept showing up, breaking records, filling arenas, and turning every single game into a national event. TV ratings, ticket sales, merchandise, all skyrocketing. Because love her or hate her, everyone wants to watch Caitlin Clark play. And now, the balance of power in the WNBA is shifting. Sponsors are lining up behind her, fans are rallying for her, and even major sports icons, from NBA legends to Olympic champions, are calling her the future of the game. Analysts say her impact goes far beyond basketball. She's changing how women's sports are marketed, how rookies are valued, and how the world views the WNBA. She's not just playing for herself. She's playing for every young athlete who dreams of being seen, heard, and respected. And with those 3 simple words, "Let my game," Caitlin Clark just sent a message loud and clear. You can doubt her, you can hit her, you can try to tear her down, but at the end of the day, her game will always speak louder than your hate. Caitlin Clark isn't just rewriting records, she's rewriting the entire story of women's basketball. The WNBA can try to keep up, but she's already moved the game to another level. Because when greatness speaks, the world listens. And Caitlin Clark's message was crystal clear.